This game is called Shiro. It's a 2D platformer. It's about an hour-long game, and there's no save files, so I beat the game 100%. There were a couple of achievements that I had to do specifically besides just beat the game. The majority of the achievements are just beat the game. But like I can't continue here because I beat the game, and so I guess it just restarts me back at the beginning. Options only include music, sound effects, language is English or Russian, and you can toggle full screen. But yeah, other than that, it's just an hour-long 2D platformer. I don't know why there is a new game and then start or back. Seems like a pretty pointless menu option there, since there's no save files. So the story is pretty simple. Hollow and Shiro, you play as Shiro. They're twins, and then like I'm just gonna go ahead and skip the story bits if I can. I hit X, I hit E. That doesn't even work. I'm pressing all the buttons on my controller. I can press start and pause, but I can't skip. Oh well. Wait a minute. I'm Hollow? My sister is Shiro. Yeah. Didn't even know that playing through it. Just realized it. So unfortunately I can't skip this. Maybe I'll just skip it for the video. Okay, so what you got here is a 2D shooter section, which is only here in the very beginning. It's a very pointless thing to do. They have like a tutorial even on how to do this. So basically, I guess my overall thoughts would be this is kind of like a prototype of a game. I can't say I recommend it on its own because it is just a short game with some other problems that I'll point out here in a minute. But if they were to develop this into something else, I'd be interested. If they made a sequel, I would be interested. But I don't recommend this game specifically. It's not bad. It's just quirky and short. So I mean, why pay for this, right? Can't skip text. That's kind of annoying. And then my sister just gets kidnapped by this witch or something. Satella. I have got 3 hearts still. Don't know why I fell. So here's the controls it gives you. You can play with the keyboard, I guess. Yeah, you can. But I played with the controller. The joystick on the controller was not recognized at all on the main menu. Only the D-pad was. And so, I mean, that's not really a huge problem because I'm going to use the D-pad when I'm playing anyway. But it's nice to have the option because I can use the joystick here. So another thing that's weird, you can attack the bunnies. In fact, there's an achievement for getting all the bunnies dead. The weird thing about this game is its jump. It's not a very good jump. It gets the job done, but it's just weird. So if I jump normally, just straight up, I can control my left and right movement about that much. But if I jump to the side, I like shoot off in a direction before I go anywhere. You see that? You see the difference there? It's like a sudden leap in one direction. Now I can come back on my jump, even if I shoot off to the side like that, I still can come back a bit. There is an attack. There is a 3-hit attack. You can use it in the air. Most enemies are like 3-hit to kill. You die in 1 hit from everything. But there are tons of generous checkpoints, so really the dying isn't really even a problem. It's really just the jump. But we'll get into what most of this game is. Oh, what even was that? That's the first time I've died to that. I know I've seen that playing around and I usually just kill it. You can jump off walls, but you can only jump off a wall once, if that makes sense. So if I jump off this wall, This is a very small wall, so it's kind of hard to demonstrate. I can't jump off of it again unless I hit the ground or some other wall. But you can jump like between two walls infinitely. You just can't jump off the same wall infinitely like Mega Man does. Oh yeah, so this is the main thing. This game, if you played Donkey Kong Country and know those barrels, this is what this is going to be a lot like. So that arrow's flashing because it's going to shoot me out automatically if I take too long. What I've got to do is I have to hold the jump button when I reach it, because if I just jump, I'm going to fly right through it. But if I hold the jump button while I'm on it, I'll stay in it, and then I release the jump button to shoot myself out if I want. So a lot of this game is going to be... There will be stretches of like enemies in combat, but a lot of it's going to be this... I don't know what those symbols are called, but it's gonna be a lot. I just refer to them as like barrels because like Donkey Kong Country. But these red ones are spinners, so I don't choose the direction it goes. It just spins automatically. I can only choose when to release. And yeah, I've got to re-hold the jump button when I want to grab the next one. So I kind of like that. It's not like just you touch it and you're gonna go in it. I do have a dodge roll. There it is. So I gotta dodge this arrow, and then I can take out the archer. So I like a lot of the ideas in this game. Like I like those barrels in theory, and I like the dodge roll's cool. You know, so some of the enemies are cool that way because you have to use the dodge roll in the right way. The physics though, like my jump is just really weird, and you know the jump is going to be a big deal in a platformer. Mostly because jumping straight up I have like no momentum, but jumping to the side I have like too much momentum. It's really weird. I don't have any problem with the enemies or the combat really. It's kind of interesting. Oh, that guy has a laser arm? That was weird. Nothing happens if you press dodge roll in the air. But yeah, I do like the combat and stuff. It kind of reminds me of Momodora, at least Reverie of the Moonlight, because you know you got the dodge roll and the attack, but you got no bow, so. But yeah, there's no save. I mean, the game saves for you automatically, so there's not really a problem there. But there is no save file, so when you beat the game, it just basically erases your data. Like, you can't retry... Like, you can't just go back into the game and, like, play the last area. I do like this waterfall. It would have been nice if they popped in some enemies right here, just so I could appreciate it more. But this is the only time they have a waterfall where, you know, the sound, like, it's louder and quieter, depending on your distance to it, which is a nice effect, but they didn't, like, do anything with it. Oh, I do want to point out, one of the achievements that you can't get from just beating the game is collecting these birds. And there was a bird in a cage here, and I broke the cage open. And there's a bunch of them hidden throughout the game, and collecting all of them, you know, unlocks an achievement, and that's about it. It doesn't do anything in game. Oh yeah, here we go. So the majority of the game is actually going to be about getting keys to unlock these doors. Like, that's what most of the level designs are all about. Let's take that skeleton guy out. Oh. Just got shot. So, interesting though, is that if you die and go back to a checkpoint, it also returns all the monsters. So, there's nothing over there, I'm sure. So when I die, even though I killed those guys, they'll come back. Oh, there is. Looked like there was something over there. But I've got all the achievements, so there's no, like, secrets. There's also the sliding down walls is a little too fast. I only say that because the camera doesn't keep up sometimes, and there could be just spikes sitting on the floor below you, and you don't see them until it's too late. Although I do commend it for having combat not be required. I was surprised there wasn't like a pacifist run achievement, because I think you totally could go through this game without fighting any of the normal enemies, except for the one boss. That was also weird. There's only one boss in this game, and it's not the final boss. It's like a mid-boss. The final boss is not like any combat related. You just gotta go get your sister. Oops. But yeah, I like parts of this game. I don't like the whole thing, and like I said, I wouldn't recommend this game, but if they make a sequel, I will definitely check it out. You can also not fall through platforms in this game. Like, there's no way to do it. You can hold down, double down, down and jump, down and roll. Nothing works. I mean, I think that's intentional, just to like kind of keep you from going back. There, this is a good example. Those spikes, like how soon do you see them on screen before you're dead? So yeah, this game could use just some polish, really. And then, you know, make it longer. But because of the lack of polish, it also kind of makes the last area more difficult than it should be, because it's like, I'm just recognizing that there are some oddities to the physics, and if they weren't so weird, it would be easier. There are, of course, different environments. This is only the first area. You eventually go to like a more cave-like area. There's like a green foresty area. So yeah, if you have any other questions, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video.